everyone, I hope you're doing really well and ready for some spelling today. So last week we had the J phoneme and this week we're going back on to some common words, tricky words, just words that come up regularly. So really easy today, so we're going to start with the pens and pencils. So if you are a pens and pencils group, stay tuned. If you're highlighters or crayons, you can just watch this wee bit or you can try and fast forward to your bit. It won't take too long today. So pens and pencils, we have got 8 words today, and there they are on the screen just now. So we have 8, better, scary, police, tries, yellow, purple and white. So words that probably we have used in the past, lots of colours there today actually as well. Probably the one that people get stuck on the most would be tries. So we're going to really focus on that one today. If we have a look at the root word for try, the root word for try, is try, and I've put the root word for scary as well, which is scare. So we can see that the root word is a little bit different to when we change it by adding on the suffixes there. So for try, we take away the Y and we add IES. So it is one of the trickier suffixes to add on, and I think that's probably why we do get stuck on it quite often. For scary, the word scare is a magic E word, but when we change it to scary, we just remove the E entirely and we just add the Y. So again, that one can get quite confusing. A lot of maybe people keep the E in, but we need to make sure we're taking it out. The rest of the words, don't think will cause too many issues. We'll just need to make sure we're thinking about the double L in yellow. Purple is L-E at the end. Maybe some people get that a little bit confused. Police and white are magic E words. We need to be thinking about those. Better is a double T in the middle. And 8 is a homophone with the number 8, which I think we had a couple of weeks ago. So this is the 8 as in I ate my dinner last night. So hopefully those words make sense to you, and I think scary and tries are probably going to be the 2 trickier ones that we have today. So the first thing that I would like you to think about, you can pause the video just now, get those words copied down, have a wee think about them, and then try and diacritically mark them. Always good to diacritically mark because it makes you think about the sounds that are in each of those words and the letters that make up those sounds. So it's a good way to start thinking about how we're spelling. So you can pause the video just now and we'll get the answers for those diacritical markings in a second. Alright, so hopefully you have managed to do your diacritical marking. I know for some words it can be trickier than others, so have a look just now on the screen. So there are the answers for the diacritical marking. So we can have a wee look. 8 is a magic E word, so we've got that sort of smiley face and then the T making the T sound on its own, so it's a dot. The double T in better has a line because it's one sound, but it's the 2 letters that make it up. Scary, every letter makes its own sound. Police, like I said, it's a magic E word and it's a soft C. So a soft C is when the C makes a S sound rather than a K sound. Tries is a hard one. So hopefully you managed to have a wee think about that. Yellow, again, the double L makes the O sound, and then we've got the O sound at the end, which is made with the O and the with, so they're a sound together as well. Purple, the O sound at the end has the E with it as well. And white, the magic E there. So some of those can be quite tricky, so hopefully you have managed to have a wee think about them. Pens and pencils, if you want to skip ahead to the end of the video, I've put up 3 tasks for you. I'm going to go into the highlighters and crayons just now, so I will come on to those tasks in a wee second, or you can skip ahead just now. Alright, highlighters and crayons, we have got 6 words for you today. Probably some of them we have had before, but it's always good to re-practice those ones and go over them and just be really firm in our understanding of these spelling words, because I know some spelling can be tricky and we have got quite tricky words today, which is why I've only given you 6, because some of them are very tricky to think about. So let's have a wee look at them. So we have got could, down, before, one, here and only. Those are our words today. Lots of tricky spellings in some of those words, so we are going to have to really focus and think about these words. So what I would like you to do, highlighters and crayons, if you pause the video just now and see if you can take your time copying these words into a jotter or a piece of paper, just somewhere where you can have a really good think about them. Our trickiest word this week is probably going to be could, just because the oo sound in the middle is not what we would think it would be made from. We would probably think it was a o, but if we have a look at those letters, an o, an a, and an o make those words, which is really, really weird, really, really tricky. So that one's probably going to be the one that I think we'll spend the most time on over the next couple of weeks learning. Down, the ow sound in the middle with the o and the w can be quite tricky to think about as well. B4 is a longer word, it's a magic E word, so we're going to have to try and break that down maybe into syllables and really think about that word. 1, that's the number 1, is a tricky word as well because it actually can't be diacritically marked, so that one's really hard to think about. It's kind of an anomaly is what we would call it, a strange word that doesn't really make sense in terms of its spelling. Here, another magic E word, and only as well, so very tricky word. So what I would like you to do, guys, is diacritically mark them. Remember, you cannot diacritically mark the word one, just because the sounds are very strange in that word, and it can't be done. So you can pause the video, or if you want to just keep watching and have a look at my diacritical marking, that's absolutely fine. So here's my diacritical marking for could. So ke, u, d, 3 sounds in that word. So ke is a sound on its own, the u sound is all those letters in the middle, the o, the a, and the o, and then the d sound on its own at the end. So 3 sounds. Could. For down, d, ow, n, again 3 sounds. So we've got a dot, a line, and a dot because that ow sound is the o and the w. B4, so lots of sounds in that word. So b, e, f, o, r, and it is a magic E word, so we have to draw that loop between the o and the e to make the o sound. Here is a magic E word as well. So we're thinking about the h, the e, and the r sound all together. And the last one, only, 4 sounds in that word, so again that one can be quite tricky to hear all of the different sounds in. Remember, 1 can't be diacritically marked, it's a very strange word. So hopefully you can take your time with these words over the next couple of weeks. They are tricky, okay, so don't worry if you're having difficulty, especially with the word could and before, they're probably going to be the hardest ones. Alright everyone, now highlighters, crayons, pens and pencils, let's have a look at the tasks for this week, or for today, or you can spread them out over the week of course as well. So you might have already done task 2, which is the diacritically marking bit, so that's fab. If you could copy your words 3 times just to get that practice in and start thinking about your words. And then I've put in rainbow words for today, so you can use pens, you can use pencils, you could use chalk if you've got that at home. You could do it on the computer and then change all the different fonts to different colours. So it's completely up to you how you do your rainbow words today. So that is our spelling for the next 2 weeks. So please take your time with some of those trickier words, and I will speak to you soon. Bye!